Everyone, thanks for checking this channel out again. Really do appreciate it. You're here watching 6-String Fun with me, Rich. Wanted to do something I've been trying to do for a very long time, and I put it off for a long time because this tune, Twice as Hard by the Black Crowes, the lead guitar is in an alternate tune. I think it's open G, and I'm so against, just personally me, having to just keep tuning and retuning guitars. So I never really quite learned it. Didn't want to be bothered going from open G to standard again. But I sat down with this and I kind of got the rhythm piece of it, and it was pretty simple, 3 chords, and I just really had to figure out that opening, riff. And then once I got it, I put it all together and realized, wow, this is super easy. A great song, but just seems a lot harder than you think it might be. We're talking 3 chords for the most part here. So what I wanted to do today was walk you through how to play this in an acoustic type setting, because as I mentioned in my other videos, if you follow the channel, I'm part of a new acoustic project right now, band name yet to be decided upon technically. So but this has definitely been, Black Crowes, a couple of Black Crowes tunes have definitely been on the agenda here. So this is the first one I decided to get out of the way, and it was really pretty simple. So I'm glad I did it. It's the opening riff, and then 3 chords basically. It's so it's the G chord, an F, and the C basically, with that and that riff. So let's just take a closer look at this now, and I'll walk you through how I do it for this acoustic type of project I'm working on. Hopefully helps you out too. All right, so why don't we just take a closer look at this tune, Twice as Hard, by the Black Crowes. Again, you have that intro riff with a couple, 3 chords we're using throughout the whole song. Again, I am playing this in standard tuning. I don't like having to go through alternate tunings if I don't need to, especially if I'm in a live situation. Usually I only have 1 guitar with me. I'd rather have, if I have a backup, I want both of them in tune, standard tuning. If I break a string, something comes off, whatever it might be, I can just grab the other one. So I try to stay away from alternate tunings as much as I can, at least in that situation. If I'm home and I'm just, noodling around on something, different story, but, not for this though. So it really starts off on a G with a, I guess within the G major scale, I guess. I don't want to say, I guess. We'll say that. So it's the G, right? And all we're doing here is when we play that, that's how that starts. So it's hitting just that 6th string on the 3rd fret, which is the G, and then just hitting the chord. And then so I usually start here on what I've been doing, starting here on this note, to the B on the 6th string, which is the 7th fret, to the 5th fret, back to the 3rd fret. And it's also, I'm just going to pick it one time. Right? So, and it ends on a C. So again, just picking the 6th string, chord, pick it again, but we're gonna move it. We're gonna make that slide with one picking motion. And end on the C. Now, when you're doing this, you've got to be pretty accurate, because if you're off, 1 by 1 fret in either direction, it definitely doesn't sound right. Or you go sharp. So just concentrate on those 3 areas right there. And you're going to play that 4 times. All right, so after the 4th time, we go to an F. So it's going to be, when you come out of that riff 4 times, the C to the F, back to the C, and then you're going to have one other riff here that's going to bring you back to that G. We're going to, and pretty unconventional when you're pulling from this area here, but you're going to be on the A string, going to the 1st fret, So it's going to be a pick and a hammer off. And then from there, you're going to hit the, back to that main note, that G note on the 6th string. I believe it's 3 times you can do that. So altogether, the intro. Change to the F, back to the C, and then the riff here. That's it. And then now you're going into the verse, which is just basically 2 chords for most of the verse. Your G and your C. Right, you're going to do that. I don't know how many times off the top of my head, but listen to the track. But there will be a change. And that's really going to be it. So it's just going to be coming out of that G to the C, the F, and then back to that G. All right, now the one thing I will suggest is that when you're going into that, anytime you're playing this F chord, I would steer away from the higher strings. I think when you can hit it right around here between the 5th string and the 3rd string, maybe that B string you can throw in there, it just has a grittier sound to it. And sometimes when you're playing the F chord, some people just like to not bar it, and that E string sometimes stays open. That E string is not going to help you out right now. So if you're just kind of hitting, say, these 3 strings right here, I think it kind of gives it a grittier type of sound. So it's however that goes. Back to that riff. All right, and the chorus is going to be pretty much more of the same. Right, so that's all you're doing for this tune, basically. Those 3 chords. So it's a matter of knowing this riff here, this riff. Again, I'm pulling from the 1st fret of the A string to an open A to the G note up here on the 6th string. All right, so, and then the chords are 3 chords: G, C, F. There's your song right there. So it's just a matter of just kind of listening to the song. If you know it already, hopefully that's now making sense. If not, listen to it. The pieces are all right here for you to try to get that down. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think. But again, that's how I've put this together for, my purposes for, the project I'm part of right now. So you've got that intro 4 times. And then when it changes over to the F, then you have your other riff here. And then G and C for the verse. And I played a C add 9 there. You can go either way on that one. It's really whatever you're in the mood for. Chorus is going to be the same chords. Just maybe the dynamics change in terms of the strumming pattern. That's the only difference there, really, for the most part. But that's really how I play this song for the purposes I need it for right now. All right, so there you have it. Pretty straightforward, as I mentioned, how to play this tune by the Black Crowes, Twice as Hard. Great tune. Really, I think this was off, their first album, Shake Your Moneymaker. Some great music on that as well. And I'm sure there'll be a few more that I'm going to be walking you through how to, at least play in certain arrangement that'll work for me in this band I'm part of now. Any requests, let me know in the comments below. But please like, subscribe, to the channel. Can't do it without you. So really, the feedback is really important. So, in the comments, let me know what's working, what's not working, any requests, and we'll go from there. All right. Take care. Thanks.